Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome. My name, of course, is ORBITALPOTATO, and here we check out the latest and the greatest strategy games each and every day of the week. Tycoon games, that's right, spending money, running a business, making mega profits. What's not to love? I'm diving into the best upcoming management tycoon games that will be making an appearance in 2024 and 2025. I've got a super juicy list that is bulging with games, hopefully a few of which you've not heard of. The best way to stay up to date with any and all of the games that you like is just to follow and wishlist them on Steam. Not only does it help show the devs that you're interested, Steam notifies you when the game releases, so it is a win-win. Speaking of updates, if you're interested in staying up to date with the latest in the strategy game space, whether your taste is automation games, tycoon games, city builders, or base builders, you should absolutely get subscribed because I've got a bunch of videos highlighting a bunch of great games coming your way. And don't forget to stick around until the end of the video where I've got some great early access tycoon games that you can play right now. Let's get to the list. Starting off strong is Tavern Keeper. Build and manage your own tavern in this charming fantasy business sim. Dive into every detail or relax and decorate to your heart's desire. Upgrade your tavern or navigate light-hearted tales of unlikely heroes as you play the most important role of all, the Tavern Keeper. Start out with a shell of a tavern in the backwaters of the kingdom. You build rooms, place items, stock the storeroom, and hire staff to satisfy the demands of the oddball locals that stumble through your door. Run your business well and progress to larger taverns, expanding your offerings to include new meals, drinks, rooms, and services. This game is made by the same developers that brought you Game Dev Tycoon, so you already know they've got some serious tycoon credentials that will make this a truly mega tycoon game. I can't flippin' wait for this one. You know it's just going to be a banger. It's already crossed 30,000 wish lists. Unsurprisingly, people are absolutely loving the idea of this game. Tavern Keeper will be coming to Steam in Q3 of 2024, but maybe, just maybe, we'll see a demo or something before then. Let's hope so, because as I say, I can't wait. News Tower is a newspaper tycoon game set in New York in the 1930s. Live the life of an aspiring, influential publisher as you define your editorial line and search the globe for the newsworthy stories of the decade. You'll hit upon some of the great and remarkable events of the era, Prohibition, the Great Depression, and more. But it will be up to you whether to cover the story or even perhaps influence it. But watch out, the Mafia, Mayor, and other factions will be more than happy to use your influence in New York City to print their own truth. To get unique rewards, you might have to cover the topics they want. Bend to their will and compromise the freedom of the press, or print the truth, whatever the cost. It's up to your reporters to beat the deadline to get the news whilst it's hot. Time is money in News Tower. Build and optimize your tower to ensure the well-being of your employees whilst meeting your printing deadlines on Sunday. Recruit and manage every profession necessary to ensure your success. Reporters, photographers, janitors, without forgetting the essential ads sales people and lawyers. My goodness, this looks like an absolutely excellent game, a mix between Sim Tower and a tycoon title. Honestly, what is not to love here? And great news on the release date too. It is coming out in Q1 of 2024, so thankfully not too long to wait. Have you ever dreamed of making it big in Hollywood? Well, fear not, it's not too late for you. Blockbuster Inc. is a movie maker mogul's dream. Build up your own movie studio, scout for upcoming stars, and produce cutting-edge films and TV shows. Try to stay ahead of your competition throughout the history of cinematography. Welcome to Blockbuster Inc., the next generation tycoon simulation game where you take the reins of your own movie studio and pave your way to the Cinematic Hall of Fame. Create groundbreaking films, nurture the next generation of acting talent, and usher in a new era in the movie industry. This is a surprisingly in-depth movie tycoon game. I really enjoyed my time with it when I played the demo. Check it out if you're interested in the top right-hand corner. There's also supposedly a prologue dropping soon, so whatever the case, you can expect Blockbuster Inc. on Steam in January 2024. When specifically, however, I am afraid I don't know. Mars Horizon 2, The Search for Life, is an authentic space management tycoon where you take on the role of the head of a space agency on your mission to search for life. Search for evidence across the solar system to prove there's life on other planets. Manage your staff, build your bases, design and launch rockets, and plan missions. You'll be writing a new space history every time you play. Following on from Mars Horizon, where you were able to rewrite history, now you're going to be making history. Will you be the first one to find evidence of life out there? This looks to be a pretty serious space exploration and management game. I'm absolutely here for that. If the original Mars Horizon was anything to go by, and I must confess I never played that game, this looks to be a really promising title with all of the best sort of tycoon elements mixed in, and perhaps for a few intergalactic surprises as well to expect. No word on a release date for this one quite yet, but keep your eyes on it for sure. Space for Sale follows the delightful journey of an intergalactic property developer on a mission to build hospitable dwellings, cozy lodgings, and luxurious estates. Your list of alien clientele is ever expanding, but so are their demands. The housing market is all about location, location, location. So venture out to discover the wonders scattered through your solar system, and most importantly, try to turn them into sweet, sweet profit. Word of warning, some of the local flora and fauna will not take kindly to outsiders. Don't jump the gun just yet. With careful observation and collaborative experiments, you might win them over. Learn how local life forms have adapted to harsh biomes and make use of your discoveries to enhance your structures and gadgets. Space for Sale looks like it's shaping up to be a unique and interesting little tycoon game, and I'm interested to see what you guys think of this one. Let me know in the comments down below. No word on a release date yet, but as soon as there is, I will absolutely let you know. Save the galaxy one patient at a time. As the new director of Galacticare, you'll build and manage a series of hospitals to keep your patients alive for as long as possible. For money, of course, and also because it's the right thing to do. Galacticare is an excellent tycoon game which is quite similar to 2 Point Hospital, except obviously it's in space. Design, furnish, and upgrade your hospital whilst you manage an onslaught of horrendously diseased patients. Hire doctors with distinct traits and backgrounds and balance them to make a highly effective hospital. Keep everyone relatively content by satisfying their various needs: nutrition, claustrophobic spaces, art, postmodern art, and many other demands. Build and improve experimental treatment facilities to scale with the ever-evolving problems of running a hospital. I gave the demo of this game a whirl on the channel a while ago, and it's real good. Top right-hand corner if indeed you're interested. A little rough around the edges for now, but I'm sure this is going to make for a compelling and whimsical management tycoon when it releases in 2024 at some unspecified time. Ground of Aces is a base-building tycoon game that lets you take command of a remote airbase of workers and pilots during World War II. Whether in campaign timelines or in a never-ending free build mode, you plan, build, and shape your very own airbase and need to take care of all the inhabitants during mankind's biggest conflict. And, of course, defend it when it's under attack. Farm resources, grow food, and manage your supplies well. It's your job to be prepared once the war turns dire. How much will you be able to harvest yourself? What will you trade with a nearby village? And how dependent will you be on shipments from command? It is all in your hands. Play around with a bunch of era-specific aircraft, including the Spitfire and Hurricane, all with gorgeous comic book designs. This is one of my most anticipated upcoming games, and I really can't wait for further details. At the moment, all we know from the successful Kickstarter project is that the devs are aiming for a playable alpha by the end of 2023, with early access hopefully coming in fall of 2024. Marshal the troops, because I think this is gonna be a good one. Abbey is a tycoon game with a Zen twist. Designed by brewers and developed for everyone, no ale will ever be a failure, but the elusive perfect brew will be a quest all on its own. Craft recipes, brew beer, bribe the local lords, feed the poor, and discover the abbot's dark past. Upon release, the game will feature a variety of monastery rooms with their own purpose and expansion possibilities, a bunch of monks and nuns for you to employ, each with their own skills and competences, and a lively environment full of decision-making encounters with short and long-term impact. This looks right up my Abbey. Pun very much intended. It looks super chill, yet seems to incorporate some of the best elements of the Tycoon genre. Very cool for sure. Unfortunately, there is absolutely no word on a release date yet. There is not even a Steam page yet. Get on that, developers. So you can check out the devlogs on IndieDB, linked down in the description, or indeed follow the developers on Twitter if you are interested. Up next is a hotly anticipated sequel that is steaming into the station. Railroad Corporation 2 is set during the early 20th century, just as rail electrification is arriving. In this one, you'll be building your railroad empire as you evolve from steam locomotives to new diesel and electric engines. Establish cities with various industries and amenities to help grow your empire. These cities will need powered, as will your locomotives, so connect the region by rail to boost trade and grow your corporation. Over time, you'll be able to deliver improvements that will drive ever greater efficiencies. Time is money, and the new diesel and electric technology is key to your success. Improve your railroads with faster locomotives and greater efficiency, unlock additional resources through research, and discover groundbreaking ways to develop the landscape. Become the most reliable and prosperous railroad corporation to outpace the competition. We don't have a release date for this one yet, but if you're unable to wait, you can always play the original Railroad Corporation if you need to play some of that Transport Tycoon styled gameplay. Blacksmith Master puts you in charge of your own medieval forge and has you manage resource acquisition, refining, and the production and sale of finished goods alike. Find and hire the best staff for each respective step of the process and equip them with the right tools to optimize your business. Design your shop for the best throughput and seek out new opportunities in the market as customers come in looking for a variety of historically inspired items. From weapons and armor to tools and cooking utensils, you'll perfect your craft to become the Blacksmith Master. Tucked away through the winding alleys of a small medieval town lies your workshop. At first, just a humble place for a humble blacksmith, but with the potential for greatness. Here, you control the entire production chain, from mining the ores to smelting them into ingots, then crafting weapons, tools, armor, etc. to put on display and sell to your customers for a profit. You'll design your shop to make the best use of space, ensuring there's enough room for the production and sale of goods alike, while adding personal touches to liven up an otherwise dreary space. As your reputation grows, so too will your operation, and it won't be long before you become a master of your craft. This game looks great. With an interesting premise, it's published by Hooded Horse, so there's definitely an expectation of quality here. This one is arriving in 2024, nothing further on a specific date just yet. Little bit of a curious one here. Might of Merchants combines an economic and trading simulation with role-playing elements in a medieval kingdom. Experience a unique and lovingly hand-drawn world in which you have to prove your skills as a merchant, trade with various goods, and manage different manufactories. Obtain raw materials, process them in your manufactories in various production chains, and sell the manufactured goods profitably. Respond to supply and demand of the population and skillfully profit from events that occur to increase your wealth. With growing success, you can expand your business or construct new buildings, change the attractiveness of your buildings, and protect them and your workers against disasters such as burglary, sickness, and fire. This game looks great. I love the aesthetic. The hand-drawn vibe fits really, really well, and I'm pumped to play it. There looks to be a bunch of elements to explore in this world. There's no word on a release date yet. This one is still listed as coming soon, so you'll have to wait a little bit longer before fulfilling your merchant dreams. Simple premise for this one. The name of the game rather gives it away. Supermarket Manager challenges you to become, you guessed it, the manager of your own supermarket chain. You begin with acquiring and organizing the haul, which will allow you to develop your own business. Recover old and damaged components to repair and repurpose them. After you set up cash registers and other basic tools, you'll be able to conduct your first transactions. Invest your profit in better equipment, seasonal decorations, and additional amenities, but be sure to leave some savings for a rainy day. Choose the correct inventory to satisfy your customers, whatever their tastes, and of course, make sure you balance the books to ensure profitability. This is one of the games that I feel I'll have to see up close and personal to give it a little test before I can conclusively recommend it. However, if you're interested, you can wishlist it now. Release date announcement will hopefully be forthcoming. Pizza Empire is a pizza tycoon game where you've got to deal with all the elements that it takes to make a good pizza pie. That means choosing the best bit of prime real estate, the ingredients, and the pies that you're selling. Choose your decorations to attract the right customer, and maybe most importantly, try to avoid the mafia. That's right, the pizza business is rife with mobsters, and you'll need to stay on your toes to avoid losing your fingers. Or indeed, perhaps a little bit worse. Do all the businessy things that you need to grow and expand a bustling little pizzeria that you'll expect in a tycoon game, of course. Expand your pizza restaurant into a pizza chain and make loads of money along the way. This looks great. I love the vibe. I can't wait to see more in due course. Release date is uncertain presently, so hopefully the coming soon becomes soon. The premise of Dungeon Tycoon is outrageously clever and simple. You're the guy or the gal that builds dungeons for heroes to explore and conquer. You have complete freedom to build and manage your own dungeon. You not only design the layout, but you choose the best places for whatever traps you decide to use, which monsters you will hire to face the heroes, and what treasures await those skilled enough to claim victory. Dungeon Tycoon is all about capitalizing on every second of every hero's adventure in your mighty dungeon. Lure adventurers into your evil dungeon by summoning mighty foes, building huge and curious rooms, and a maze of deceptive opportunities. Watch how they perform and optimize every inch of your genius design. Ensure they don't go back empty-handed so they keep coming back for more. Create clever layouts, sell valuable items to heroes, and find the perfect balance between efficiency and quality. There are many different ways to make money in Dungeon Tycoon. Will you be able to keep your evil dungeon business going? Honestly, I love this game. I played the demo recently, top right hand corner, if you're interested in checking out my video, and it's got oodles of potential. I really cannot wait to see more. This one is arriving at some point in 2024, so hopefully not too long to wait. In Let Them Trade, you, on behalf of the king, need to construct flourishing towns and ensure a steady supply and demand of their goods. By doing that, you attract cunning tradesmen to trade between your settlements and, in turn, pay a decent amount of customs duty to you. What riches does nature have on offer for you? What are the strategically best places for your city? Explore a world rich with many different resources and choose the best ones to kickstart your economy. Build trade routes between cities, overcome natural obstacles such as wild waters and soaring mountains, and be on the lookout for evil bandits. Only with wit and ingenuity you'll be able to build a trading network that maximizes your merchants' profit and, in turn, your wealth. What a great premise, what a gorgeous art style to boot. Let Them Trade is currently listed as coming soon, and frankly, it can't come soon enough. Townseek is a relaxing exploration trading game where you take to the skies and explore the world of Explora, discovering the lost legacy of Sir Reginald Sharkingston. Travel far and wide, discover exotic landmarks, and visit faraway towns. Trade with whimsical characters, catch fish, discover artifacts, and so much more. The whole world is your sea now, so be sure to see all that it has to offer. Trade with town hosts for unique items and profit, complete quests for them to improve your reputation, and unlock upgrades and cosmetics. Discover diverse cultures of shark folk, cats, slimes, stonelings, regular humans, and more. There are tons of things to do all over Explora. Need a break from trading? Obtain new blimps and hulls to customize your airship, buying a fishing rod, and go catch some peculiar fish. Mine one-of-a-kind artifacts, dig for treasure, farm exotic fruits, make the journey your own. Wowzers, what a unique title. Great art style, truly zany and wacky premise. I'm excited to fly my shark-looking blimp to the end of the world and trade with some crazy characters. I'm very interested in this one, and it's coming out in 2024, so the sooner the better, as far as I'm concerned. Welcome to Nivalis, a cyberpunk nightclub tycoon manager. Making it in this city isn't easy. The gangs want to harvest your organs, the corpse will fine you for breathing, and the whole time the ground under your feet is crumbling. This city could fall into the ocean tomorrow, so you better make your fortune today. You've got to start small: a food stall, a noodle stand, a stim store. Build your way up to a bar, a restaurant, or even a nightclub. Eventually, you'll own all the nightlife in Nivalis. You'll own the night. You choose how to spend your time in this unique city, in this unique slice of life sim with realistic weather simulation and day and night cycles. You can grow your business, meet strange and diverse characters, form friendships, and experience the danger and wonder of this cyberpunk voxel city. A unique premise, and it's coming in 2024, so get this one on your wish list if it tickles your fancy. Worlds of the Future is a tycoon game on a truly intergalactic scale. Start and grow your new space delivery company by completing deliveries and tasks for various companies around the solar system. Expand your company by hiring, managing, and commanding your own crew on board your very own freighter ship. Fly out in your shuttlecraft to land on planets, space stations, and more. Explore, complete tasks, and deliver packages to your customers. Explore a fully seamless solar system full of adventures, mysteries, and colorful characters. Build your space delivery company from the ground up. Climb the solar system rankings and become a legend amongst the worlds. A lot to promise, but if the developers are able to pull this off, it'll be a flippin' great game. The release date may be a while away, just given the scale of what is being promised. Get subscribed to stay up to date for more on this one. Become the ultimate food truck tycoon. Create your fleet, manage menus, optimize your mobile kitchens, and conquer the streets. From cheap burgers to gourmet masterpieces, from shady alleys to posh neighborhoods, find your customers, fill their bellies, and build your food truck empire. Experience living cities with changing times of day, events, and opportunities. Each district is inhabited by different people with different tastes. Will you pick a lunch rush downtown, serving busy bankers with deep pockets, or focus on the old industrial district with hungry workers by day and partygoers at night? Everyone is looking for a cheap bite. Build the perfect mobile kitchen. In a tiny food truck, every inch matters, so optimize your recipes and production, design smart layouts that maximize your staff's efficiency, invest in the best equipment to get the quality your clients deserve. Or, indeed, don't. Honestly, this isn't ever a premise I considered for a tycoon game, but honestly, it looks like it kind of slaps, and I kind of can't wait for the release date of this one to be announced. Hop into the driver's seat of your rocket-powered big rig as you haul cargo, scavenge for salvage, and interact with an eclectic cast of star-hopping truckers in this Americana-infused journey on the ultimate open road, space. This is Star Trucker. Cruise the hyperhighways, taking on a variety of jobs such as fuel-hungry long hauls and hazardous drop-offs to earn cash and unlock new content. Whilst on the open road, use the fully voiced interactive CB radio to get the latest gossip from fellow truckers, request docking permissions, or send out an SOS. Swing by auto shops to upgrade and improve your truck systems, giving you access to exciting and potentially dangerous new areas. With new trade routes open, take the opportunity to earn a little extra on the side from buying and selling small goods or contraband at trading posts and stations along the way. I know very little about trucking and even less about space trucking, but I'm keen to learn and cruise the space highways looking for profit. This one will be arriving in 2024, so keep your eyes peeled, as I'm betting it's gonna be popular. So that's it. What do you think? Are you interested in checking out specific games from this list? Or perhaps I've missed out a game that you know should have been on this list? Let me know in the comments down below. And yeah, let's get to the bonus games that you can play right now. Our first bonus game, it honestly had to be Big Ambitions. With a little help from your uncle, you get an apartment and your first job, but then it's up to you to achieve success and take over New York City any way you like. Slowly build multiple small businesses, grow them into huge corporations, or carve your own unique path. The possibilities are limitless in this vast business sandbox. You've truly never played anything like it. This is a big, bold game. It's currently in early access. I am unbelievably excited to see where this one goes. Truly, this is one of the best open-ended sort of tycoon games for years. If you're into tycoon games, you are almost certainly going to like Big Ambitions, and you can play it right now with a promise of more to come. What is not to love? Potion Tycoon is a management simulator with a witchy twist. Build and manage your very own magic shop in this witchin' magic management simulator. Acquire resources, build and manage production lines, mix potions, and design bottles to sell them in your shop. Experiment with new recipes, grow your business, and become the leading potion business in the magical lands. I played this on the channel a wee while ago. It's still in early access at the moment. I really enjoy it. I think it's really good. If you're into a more sort of mystical, magical sort of tycoon game, then Potion Tycoon may very well be a game that you are interested in checking out. And last but not least, we've got Voxel Tycoon. Voxel Tycoon is a management sim set in an infinite voxel world. Mine resources and process them into goods in your custom factories. Set up supply chains and passenger routes with a huge fleet of trains, trucks, and buses, and turn small towns into prosperous megacities with a thriving economy. Voxel Tycoon is fantastic. It's like Transport Tycoon, except with a whole bunch of additional elements as well. You're able to sort of process goods in factories. You're able to build up those factories, add on conveyor belts. I think it's fantastic. It's an absolutely standout title for the last couple of years. It's still in early access. It is regularly receiving substantial updates. This is one that I can heartily recommend that you pick up if you're interested in making a profit. So that's it. What do you think of the list? Please do let me know down in the comments. As ever, I read them all. I'll do my very best to respond to as many as I possibly can. If you found something that you have enjoyed, again, let me know down in the comments below. I'm interested in seeing what everybody is interested in checking out. It helps me make videos like this, makes better, more accurate videos going forward. Also, check out the Patreon page if indeed you're interested in helping make videos like this possible, and you get early access to these big old sort of videos that I produce from time to time. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you ever so much for watching. My name, of course, has been ORBITALPOTATO. I'll see you next time. Bye.